guys, my name is Courtney Budson if you are new here, and this is What's for Din. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the delicious key lime pie bars that are to die for. Now I don't know if you're like me, but I like chocolate.
Smells chocolatey, eh?
So when a dessert is not chocolate, I'm skeptical. But I am telling you guys right now that this is so stinking good. 10 ingredients, that's all it takes. It's only a couple minutes to throw this together and you have an amazing dessert on your hands. So without further ado, let's get started. That's so dumb. All right, so first things first, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and then we are going to work on the graham cracker crust. So in my little food processor, I'm adding some pecans and giving that a nice blitz until it turns into like a sand-like texture. Gonna add that to a bowl, and then we're gonna do the same exact thing with some graham crackers. Holy smokes, graham crackers. Graham crackers. Jeez, get it together, Courtney. To that, we're going to add some granulated sugar, a pinch of cinnamon, and we're gonna give that a good mix. And the cinnamon really does give this a beautiful flavor. To that, we're going to add some melted butter and give that another good mix until it represents wet sand. You want to be able to pack this down so it sticks all together just like so. Then we're going to grease up this beautiful baking dish that my Grandma Gail gave me. Shout out to you, Grandma, for this beautiful pan. And then lay down some parchment paper so that we can easily take the bars out when they're done baking. Then you can pour your graham cracker crust mixture into the pan, spread it out, and then pat it down firmly with a cup or just using your hand. You want to make sure that it's really nice and packed in there so that nothing mixes, you don't have any loose pieces that get into your batter. Then we're going to throw that in a 350 degree oven for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to pull it out and allow it to cool completely on a cookie sheet, and then we will work on our filling. So in my standing mixer, I'm adding some room temperature softened cream cheese. Just a little bit, adds a little extra flavor to this. And I'm going to beat that up until it's nice and soft. And while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and separate my egg yolks from the egg whites. Now we're only using egg yolks in this recipe, but you can go ahead and save your egg whites and use it in an omelet or something, whatever you want to do with them, totally up to you. Then we're going to add in the egg yolks one at a time until they're completely mixed. And your batter should have this beautiful light pale yellow color. Now we're going to add some sweetened condensed milk. This has been like my favorite ingredient for a while lately in desserts because it's just so easy to bake with. Add that to our batter, nice and slow, allow it to mix completely, and then once you have it all added in, I like to let it mix for another 5 minutes until it gets nice and thick. While that's happening, I'm going to zest up some limes and juice them as well. Now you can use key limes if you can find them. Really, the only difference between a key lime and a regular lime is it has more of a floral taste. Regular limes will work perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add my zest, and then we're going to add some lime juice a little bit at a time. I like to add a little bit at a time, then taste my batter because I don't want it to be overly limey, if that's even a word. So allow that to mix for another 5 minutes, and then you can go ahead and pour your batter into your graham cracker crust. Oh, here's the money shot right here. Woo! Look at that.
Oh, would you look at this? I mean, just get a look at that.
Then you can smooth it out with your spatula and then throw it back into the 350 degree oven for about 15 minutes until it's nice and firm and set. Then place it on a wire rack to cool completely. And then here's the hard part. You're gonna cover it and throw it in the fridge for at least 2 hours to allow it to set even further. And then once that happens, you can pull it out, and see, this is why we like the parchment paper, and cut it into little squares. And then you can top it with a lime to make it look extra pretty. Totally optional, but you know what they say, you eat with your eyes first, and then you're ready to serve. So here is the beautiful final product. I have been waiting way too long for these, and I've been looking at them and staring at them and giving them the look. Okay, you know that look, like you're like, you're going down. Oh, have mercy. Woo! Those pecans make the crust taste so good. And the top is so creamy and decadent, and it's not too limey. I don't know if that's a word, but if it isn't, I just made it one. So if you guys do want to recreate this recipe, just look below in the description box. I'll have all the measurements as well as the written instructions. And if you did like this video, don't forget to smack that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I upload a video. So as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Itchy eyeball. Whew.